Let me tell you something. In a world where everyone tells you, be realistic, don't be unrealistic, okay? Let me tell you something. Every great invention, every life-changing breakthrough, every person who changed the world, they all started with an idea so bold, so unrealistic, people called it crazy. Keep doing what you're doing, you're fine where you are. But that's not the point. It's about what those goals demand from you. They demand energy. They demand action. What if I could create something that helps millions of people? He reached out to mentors, seeking guidance and support. While his colleagues partied on Friday nights, Alex stayed in, working on his project. Overnight, Alex went from being a nobody to a sought-after expert in his field. His life transformed in ways he had never imagined. But it wasn't just the success that changed him. The journey itself had been a transformative experience. Through sheer determination and an unwavering belief in his vision, Alex had turned his crazy dream into a reality. And as he looked back on his journey, he realized that it all started with a single quote, "Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars." Slowly but surely, his app began to take shape. He faced countless obstacles and setbacks, moments when he wanted to quit and go back to his safe, predictable job. But he persevered. And that's when he came across this quote by Robin Sharma, "Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars." Those words ignited a fire within him. He began to imagine a future where he wasn't just living paycheck to paycheck, but where he was making a real difference. He wanted to build an app that would revolutionize education, something that could put learning into the hands of everyone. His idea was audacious, even crazy. Most people would dismiss it as a foolish daydream, but Alex held on to it. They demand that you stop waiting and start moving. Let me tell you about Alex. He was working a boring job, stuck in a routine. Every day was the same. He felt like there had to be more to life. But then reality hit him. But as long as we dare to shoot for the moon, we'll never truly know what we're capable of. Remember, real growth begins where reality ends. It's in the pursuit of the seemingly impossible that we discover our true potential. So don't be afraid to dream big, to set goals that stretch your abilities and challenge your beliefs. Even if you don't achieve everything you set out to do, you'll still end up among the stars. You have a steady paycheck, benefits, a comfortable life. Why rock the boat? Just be grateful for what you have. That's what his friends told him. But deep down, Alex knew he was capable of more. But unrealistic goals force you to become more. You're more focused, more disciplined, more courageous, more obsessed with your growth. You see, when you set realistic goals, you only tap into the person you already are. But when you set unrealistic goals, you tap into the version of yourself you've never met. The version hiding behind fear, behind doubt, behind the excuses you've rehearsed 1,000 times. Going to the moon? Impossible. Flying across the world in a metal machine? Insane. Talking to someone across the globe through a tiny device in your pocket? Unthinkable. Till someone decided to ignore the voices telling them, be realistic. Until someone chose to dream bigger than anyone else dared to? Don't be realistic. Because being realistic puts limits on your potential. But dreaming big, dreaming unrealistically, that's where real growth begins. Let me say it again. Real growth begins where reality ends. Think about it. Here's the thing. Realistic goals reinforce the life you already live. You basically tell yourself. Now, it's not about achieving every wild goal you write down. Some might be too ambitious, some might not work out. And one day, something inside him snapped. He started thinking, what if I could build something amazing? He started learning to code, spending hours each night poring over books and online tutorials. 2 years later, Alex's app was launched, and it was an instant success. It became the go-to resource for students, educators, and parents alike. You see, we all have dreams that seem out of reach, goals that appear unattainable. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe.